I've got 10 videos for you that are going to help you generate seller leads forever off the next pending listing that you've got. Get the link off the bottom of this video on YouTube or get to the mastermind group where you'll find this post as well. I want you to scroll down, and the next time you've got a pending listing, I'm telling you, so many people I've talked to clients just this past week, they're marketing their pending listings. They're getting more listings using the checklist that you can find at listingstoleads.com/pending. But as we work down this blog post here, those 5 points real quickly, review all the video ideas below. You can use them verbatim or you can just use them as inspiration, either way, but you really need to start using these. Record and post the videos to the timeline, meaning as you're going through it and as you're actually doing it, or record them now and then post after contingencies are removed or after the close of escrow. So you might have a few different feelings on that. And I think arguments could be made for both ways, but it doesn't mean the content shouldn't be recorded at the time that you're doing it. All right. So you'll see what I mean here a little bit later. Start by keeping it simple, whatever that means for you. So I don't want you overthinking it. Get your phone out, start recording, use our scripts, use our hooks, use our content below, because that's half the battle, right? Thinking about what you're going to say, thinking about the topic, thinking about the structure and outline, that's the hard part. And that's what we're building out for you below here now. Number four, and this is really something for a little bit later, but as you get more comfortable doing these, this content is absolutely perfect for longer form videos on YouTube. These might be 15, 30, 45, 60 seconds long in the beginning, but this is a perfect kind of content that later would make for great 5 to 10 minute YouTube videos as you get more comfortable. And then lastly, once you get a video done, post it everywhere: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, maybe your website, maybe you highlight it in your email marketing, but we want to make sure that we get that video out to as many places as possible. There's 10 videos down here. The first video, I've got the complete script ready for you. You don't have to use it verbatim. You might use it as inspiration, but either way, get it recorded. Video one, what happens after your home goes under contract? The hook is going to be your home's in contract. Now what? Let me walk you through it. A lot of people don't know what in contract means exactly, especially if you're a first time home seller, or maybe you've bought a property before, but you never sold one. This kind of information is going to be interesting. Also, how many times do people really sell? Maybe they lived in a house for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. This will be great information for them as well. You got the video script right here. So walking through a little bit in the italics there gives a little bit of what to do. But again, don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it super simple. The most important thing is actually getting it done, because you will get better as you keep doing them. That's just the way it works out. All right. You can't be perfect the first time through. You're not going to be great the first time through. The key is to do them and just get a little bit better every single time. Video number two. And in a couple of days, we'll come out with a video script for this, but get recording that first one first. Video number two, why the buyer's inspection isn't a deal breaker. Hook, don't panic when the inspector shows up. Here's what it really means. You can imagine, right? Some of the homeowners, they get the offer and then there's an inspection and they flip and they start yelling about how they're not reducing the price. They're not fixing anything. And you have to pull them off the edge sometimes. What a great video here to help them just feel more comfortable about the entire process. And you're going to see this all the way through. Video three, appraisals. What are they? Why do they matter? What's actually really interesting is we've got PDF guides for a lot of these things. So we got the great PDF guide of appraisals, and I believe it is appraisals, boring until they're not, which is accurate as well. And some of these call to actions, you could even offer, all right, get my free guide by DMing appraisal below. That's a hard word to spell for a lot of people, so you might not want to use that one exactly. Maybe just say comment guide for that one there. Video four, what is a buyer's inspection report? And you can go through here and every single one of them, you'll got the title, the hook, the content that you're going to talk about, and the call to action. And the idea is that you're just going to go through these one by one. If you got a 30-day escrow, record one every 3 or 4 days. And that way, by the time you get to video 10, you're going to be at closing day. And you are going to have, whether you recorded and published them and posted them right away, or you recorded them, held onto them, don't lose them. All right, don't lose them. And then after the close of escrow, then you can start dropping them one every couple of days. And here's the beautiful thing. Every time you've got an escrow, every time you're in contract, either as a buyer or the listing agent, you should be recording these same exact 10 videos because every time it's going to be a little bit different. Every time the stories are going to be a little bit different. Don't give away information that's not appropriate. That's why sometimes you might wait till after the contingencies are removed to publish any of this, but it doesn't matter because the content when it hits is going to be entertaining, educational, and hopefully engaging for your audience. And if it's not exactly at first, it will be over time because this is the stuff that people are interested in. This is where the stories really start coming from. This is where sometimes emotions can get a little bit high. This is where we can really show what we are doing as professionals. If you have any questions, leave the comments below